Hello guys, welcome back. Today we're taking a look at another power tool, the Kobalt 24V Max Brushless Drill. Now, the Kobalt line of power tools is mainly sold at Lowe's, but they can also be found on Amazon. With enticing features like monstrous torque and a 5-year warranty, all for an excellent price of just $99 with a battery, dropped permanently from the previous $150 MSRP, let's see how it stacks up against the more well-known and expensive competition. First, starting out with the box, aside from the drill itself, you also get a nice soft curing case along with a dual bit holder, a dual tipped driving bit, a belt clip, and a side handle. You also of course get one single 2Ah battery, which I found to actually be sufficient with this drill's excellent battery life, more on that later, and a nice fast charger. Both the clip and the bit holder can be attached to either side of the drill using the provided screws as shown. The handle can be positioned on either side of the drill and twisted clockwise to tighten. It seems very well built, being a solid chunk of metal. Now, taking a look at the battery, it has a super convenient charge indicator, with just the click of a button. Being just 2Ah, it is very compact, and a 4Ah version is also available for those of you who are more power users. One of the biggest advantages of the Kobalt line, in fact, are the batteries. While they may be small, they're packing 24 volts and are dirt cheap compared to the competition. Just $30 or less when you get a deal on it for a 2Ah battery, and $60 for the 4Ah. Charging is also fast and intuitive with the included charger. To attach or remove the battery from both the drill and the charger, simply squeeze the black tabs on the side. Coming to the drill itself now, it feels very nice in the hand with a nice heft. It is not a light drill, however it certainly isn't painfully heavy either, especially with the smaller batteries coming in at just around 4 pounds with the 2Ah battery. In terms of size, it's also not tiny, but it is still compact enough to fit into most tight spaces, coming in at a total length of about 7.5 inches, or for you metric users, 18.5 centimeters. The grip is nice and rubberized, and the plastic feels nice and solid. There is also a big silver metal chunk here in the middle which helps to dissipate heat and acts as a good mounting point for the side grip. It does however get very hot during extended heavy use, although that just means it's doing its job. Down in the base there is a nice bright LED work light. The positioning helps to prevent shadows, and there is a built-in delay off timer of about 10 seconds. Moving back up to our clutch mechanism, we can see that it has 24 positions, and is adjusted like you would expect, by rotating. One problem I do have with this clutch is that even position 1, which is the lowest torque setting if you will, has a very strong resistance, and that's not ideal for softer materials. Up to the front now, this drill features a nice all-metal, keyless ratcheting Jacobs strut. It has a 1/2 inch diameter and is nice and smooth to tighten, and I've had no real issues with it. The fact that it's ratcheting means that you'll be able to tighten and have it clamp down on bits with ease without any slippage. Now to the user interface, if you will, of the drill, the switches. While the speed selector switch feels nice and solid, that's where the good things in this category end. The rest of the switches feel oddly cheap and out of place on such a high quality drill. The forward and reverse switch has a huge amount of play in it, and the variable speed trigger is numb and squishy with a slow response. While this doesn't really impact performance directly, it can really take away from the user experience. A drill of this caliber does, of course, have a built-in e-brake, however it simply doesn't feel as nice as one on something like a Milwaukee. The brake is relatively slow, and there seems to be a decent amount of slop in it, especially in the lower gear. It does, however, do its job, and it sounds quite nice, at least on high gear. As I mentioned before, this drill does have 2 speed modes or gears, which are selected via the switch on the top of the drill. One is for your high torque setting, allowing you to access a whopping 650 inch-pounds of torque at 550 RPM. For faster drilling of less demanding materials, Gear 2 still provides great torque, but at a very good 2000 RPM. What it may lose in build quality is more than made up for here in performance. Additionally, seemingly uncompromised by the good power numbers, it also has excellent battery life and runtime. I managed to overheat this drill, drilling 1/2 inch holes in wood, before it actually lost all the battery. It drills an insane amount of holes. The first 3 bars on your battery indicator seem to go down fairly quickly, but once you get down to that bar 1, it'll just keep going and going and going, and it was really impressive. So time to wrap it up. What do I think about this drill? I think it's an excellent value. While it may leave something to be desired in fit and finish, it decimates the competition in sheer power, not to mention the low price. The Milwaukee Compact Brushless, one of the industry gold standards, costs significantly more with the battery, and while it does show in its nice compactness and excellent build quality, its 1800 max RPM and 500 inch-pounds of max torque are no match for the Kobalt specs. You'd find yourself spending a significant amount of extra money in order to just match the power numbers of this Kobalt with most other brands. Overall, you're getting a lot more drill and performance than you're paying for with the Kobalt, and with the security of that 5-year warranty, you can't really go wrong with it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.